Water Resources Division, Hemi Wanfala Division inside the Ministry of Mines, Energy and Rural Electrification. Basically, Wakamblohem, Hemi administer now river waters legislation. Solomon Islands Water Sector Adaptation Project focus Blohem now water resources and sanitation. And that is why Hemi channeled through this division. The division actually provide them two things here. One is advice as well as providing assistance from its staff for help them project SIWSAP Pongona Lokata communities and rural areas where this project has been implemented.
In terms of what the future will look like in terms of climate change impacts in Solomon Islands, we are anticipating the temperature to increase by 0.4 to 1 degrees Celsius by 2030. We expect the annual rainfall and the seasonal rainfall to increase. We also expect sea level rise in 2020 and beyond, as well as more intense tropical cyclones. What the government is doing in Solomon Islands, we are trying to address climate change holistically. The objective of the climate change policy is it provides guiding framework for integration of climate change and implementation of climate change activities through the NDS as well as regional and international frameworks. Gives guidance in ensuring that people, the natural environment and the economic is resilient to impacts of climate change. In terms of how the division supports the project, currently we identify one of our officers as the focal officer who always goes with the project and help them in doing assessment or whatever they call for within the SIWSAP team.
The government of Solomon Islands has committed itself to achieving Sustainable Development Goals, or the SDGs, along with 192 nation states of the United Nations. Ensuring universal access to safe and affordable drinking water by 2030 is one of the 17 goals of the SDGs. And this project with the government of Solomon Islands, called SIWSAP, is aiming at achieving this goal.
Achieving this goal requires investing in adequate water infrastructure, providing sanitation facilities, and encouraging hygiene at every level. Water scarcity deprives people of a healthy and productive life, and it affects people in developing countries more than developed nations. By 2050, at least 1 in 4 people are likely to be affected by water shortages.
We believe that in the past decades, notable progress has been made in terms of ensuring access to safe drinking water. But as you see from these statistics, there's still a lot to be done. And Solomon Islands is not an exception in this case.
The Resilience and Sustainable Development Program looks after climate change adaptation and mitigation program. And one of the projects that the RSD program looks after is the Solomon Islands Water Sector Adaptation Project. On a day-to-day basis, the role of the RSD portfolio, by delegation from the project board, we provide project assurance as we are responsible to quality assure project activities, strategies that projects implement on the ground.
There's a lot of water in the Solomon Islands, but I think for us the issue here is how we sustainably manage our water resources. So I think for me, I would like to really see our communities be able to change their mindset, feel that they own this project and the investments that are made under this project, and that they'd be able to carry this beyond the life of the project. We will only work with them for 4 years. But I think for me, the success of the project hinges on how the communities would take the activities and investments under this project beyond 2018.